Alright, Capricorn, this is your Wheel of the Year Summer Solstice update. I'm just going to see who's been shifting some timelines and what energies or what new advice we can get for this second half of the year. I'm going to be doing Summer Solstice to Winter Solstice here. Of all the signs, Capricorns, you guys have the most going on astrologically for you. So you got the most transiting your sign this year. Suggest you go and check out your Wheel of the Year reading, so that you can get added all the extra planets into that one. But for this reading, we're focused on, I got the, let's see what I got. I got the lunar eclipse on July 16th, and we have a solar eclipse on September 18th. And in between these two, we have Saturn and Uranus going back direct. Now, when they go direct, they went retrograde at the beginning of the year, which brought a lot of being intolerant of those negative cycles and people who bring that energy in, and you did sharp tongues, and there's been a lot of conflict going on. And Saturn is the planet that brings a whole new shakeup. So those of you that have been working on using transformation energy and trying to transform yourselves and trying to work past these negative energies, Saturn has been bringing a new structure to the whole game for you. Okay, so in between these two, we should be coming into a new era, where a new phase where we're not focused so much on those things that we're intolerant of. They're not triggering us as much anymore, and we should be in a new structure of doing things, a new cycle way of doing things to bring this growth. Okay, Capricorn, let's see what you got going on for Lilith for June. Oh, I see a sharp tongue, on guard, not being afraid to protect yourself from these, from these conflicting energies, these people and things that try to drag you back down into these toxic cycles. I really see you working hard. Not so much that you're not engaging, though, because if you got this sharp, nasty tongue, you can end up feeding into these conflicts, and when you feed into them, you can make them worse and feed that cycle. As much as you're trying to break the cycle, you could be feeding it. So just be mindful of that coming into June. For July, end of July, beginning of August, I see you gaining some mastery over your energies there, your elemental energies, the ones that affect you the most. I see you gaining some control over these. But I do see you struggling a bit with balancing your emotions. I always say my son is a Capricorn, so I always, and the ones that I know, and I know personally, I always say you guys' biggest superpower is your heart. You just love so freely and so strong, and it gets so injured a lot of times, and you really internalize these wounds because you don't understand how anybody could hurt your heart when you're so open and so loving with it. So just be mindful of that. Try to keep some balance, and try not to let these injuries to your heart manifest into your life. You know, don't try not to dwell on them so much. Try to keep that mastery. You guys are on a major transformation track this year, so keep on that and just be mindful of your heart energy. But the autumn equinox, it's just what I was talking about, kind of dwelling on those things, kind of dwelling on carrying around this emotional baggage that you don't need to really be carrying around. Perhaps this can also be someone who's distrustful and has hurt you, but in the same sense, it could either be someone else, or it could be something you've done that you're dwelling on and you're carrying around with you. But with this card in reverse, I see that what you're working on, and the reason that this energy is coming up that you're dwelling on, is because you're working on overcoming these mistakes and these old heartbreaks, so that these insecurities don't weigh on you anymore. This is a lot of emotional work I see you guys doing, but I see you putting in the work to exactly what I see you doing this on your own. I see you already working on handling how to stop carrying this emotional baggage. By Samhain, I see you shifting your focus to skills. Something that, you know, some sort of skill that you can do that really helps you, can distract you from the heart part, you know, from the emotional pain part. Something that you can put your energy into, something that calls to you, something that you're really persistent on. Like this is what you want to manifest for yourself, and this is what you're going to work on, and you're trying not to let any of this distract you from this. You're going to go ahead and work on building your resilience by being able to balance your energy by focusing it in two different areas. So instead of focusing so much on your heart that you let other things fall, you're going to build up a new skill, something that really calls to you that you like, that's going to help you not dwell on this heart stuff so much, to kind of balance you out. All right. For the winter solstice, oh, I see, this is the disappointment. This is, I feel whatever skill that you're going to pick up here, there's going to be people in your life that are going to cast judgments on the way you're doing things, and the way that you're living your life, and the way that you're choosing to be open about who you are. And I see this as being something that can really hurt your heart. And because I said, you guys, that's your superpower, is your heart, but it's also because you're so open with it, it is so easily wounded. So as you're coming into the end of the year, whatever great skill this is, because this is a good card. This is building a skill that's going to be beneficial to you. And this is a good card too. This is, you know, almost a completion of this energy cycle when it's a 9 here. It's the 9 of Wands in a traditional deck. So I see you working on something that's going to be really good for you. So be careful here at the end of the year, especially, this is winter solstice, shortest day of the year. This is right around Christmas and the holidays, and when we're dealing with family and people who have these old views of us. Do not let them injure your heart and distract you from what you're working on here, okay? For your oracle card, and going along with your pentacle card there, what's going to help you get through these energies is finding a passion that is yours. A passion that is solely yours, not something that is connected emotionally to other people. Something that you enjoy to do, and you enjoy to do on your own. Some sort of hobby, or like in this point, a skill. I see at some point, I'm guessing somewhere around here, you're going to discover some sort of skill, or return back to a skill that you used to do. Something that really calls to that passion in you, and you're going to be really passionate about learning more about and doing more with. So that's what's going to help you balance out that heart energy for you this year. All right, Capricorn? All right, and I do suggest please go and look up what's transitioning your signs, because you guys do have the most going on this year. And when we use these energies like this in a positive, transformational way, it's always difficult. Transformations are hard. They're meant to be hard. These timelines are yours to adjust. You have the power within you. If you know something causes a continuing cycle of pain, you have to turn inside yourself and figure out how you feed these cycles if you would like to break them. All right? I love you guys so much. I will talk to you later. If you like this and this helped you out, please hit the like and subscribe. I always appreciate comments, and I will talk to you guys later.